Like this video right now or you're getting 13 years of bad luck.
If you want to learn how to edit like this,
It's in my head, it's in my fucking head. Don't let me take the pills or do anything instead, huh? It's in my head, it's in my fucking head. I do anything just to raise the man from the dead, huh? It's in my head, it's in my fucking head. I still in dream while I sit inside my bed, huh? It's in my head, she said it's in my head. I don't know what to do, she won't give me any good.
then make sure you stay tuned for the entire video as I'll be going through the latest tips of today's era of Fortnite to becoming the fastest editor that you possibly can and to improve your editing speed by a mile. As you guys may or may not know, I used to do a lot of these types of videos back in the day and people used to love them. So I thought I'll bring it back with the latest tips that most people don't know about and most people should know about to becoming faster at editing. This video is divided into 5 parts of me explaining different things. The first thing is going to be how to get less input delay with new undiscovered settings that will give you less input delay. The second thing is going to be timing. The third thing is going to be crosshair placement. The fourth is going to be edit courses. If you guys go ahead to enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, but notifications turn on, alright bro? Click the bell, boys. Click the bell, alright? It's super important that you guys click the bell. And also, I might be live after posting this video on Twitch with Facecam. So go ahead and follow my Twitch. The link is in the description and up on the screen right now. But yeah, enjoy the video, boys. I love y'all. The first thing we're going to be looking at is how to get the less amount of input delay that you possibly can in Fortnite. So we're gonna go over to your settings. We're gonna do the obvious ones that everyone knows about. You wanna have quality on mostly low, but I play on high because I have a pretty good PC. Make sure you guys play on performance if you're on PC. And if you wanna have mobile builds, put meshes to low. If you don't wanna have mobile builds, put it to high. VSync off, show FPS is something I personally have. Then we go into regular settings. You can toggle sprint off, sprint cancel reloading off. These two are very important, you have them off. You can just copy these, but the most important things are these, boys. Reset building choice on, disable pre-edit option, which is super important. Make sure you have this on. Triple building, of course, and the most important one, confirm edit on release. Have this on if you want fast and consistent edit, boys. Trust me, this is life-changing. I'm not even joking. Then when we come here, you want to have as many of these turned off actually, because these give you more input delay as they're on your screen displaying different types of graphics, so they add in just a tiny bit of input delay, just like a percent or two. I have mostly these on because I have a pretty good PC. However, if you're on console, Nintendo Switch, you can turn some of these off. You don't need all these, but these down here you should definitely have these off. Then you want to go into sound because there's actually a lot of things in sound that give you input delay that you probably don't know about. Firstly, turn off music to 0, dialogue to 0, cinematics to 0, picture in picture 0. Sound quality, if you want to have less input delay, you put this on low. So what's the difference between low and high? Basically with high you hear footsteps a lot more, and the pump shot is a bit different. It sounds a bit different. People like low, some people like high. Most zone wars and creative players play on low because the sound just is a lot better, but for people that play arena, they have it on high so they can hear footsteps. So it's all up to you, but low gives you less input delay. 3D headphones, have this off, less input delay. Background audio off, less input delay. Visual sound effects off, less input delay. And then we go over to our binds. Now I'm going to show you guys a secret that you may or may not know about. So basically my edit bind is L3, right? That is my clear edit bind. Now I want to find something I don't use out of my bind. So personally I don't use triangle, right? And you want to find a bind that you don't use. So for example, let's say you don't use right D-pad, which for me is emo picker. Make sure you put switch mode / edit onto that bind because it will give you a lot less input delay, right? It gives a lot less. I don't know why it does, but it does, and every editor talks about it in their videos. So make sure you guys have this set to some bind that you don't use. Now if you want the most less amount of input delay, then make sure you have generic controls on. I don't have them on personally because I just like the PlayStation 4 layout a lot more, and I have a pretty good PC, so for me it won't make a big difference. However, for you, if you play, you know, console or you have a low-end PC, take generic controls on. After you've applied all those settings that I just explained, now it's time to get into creative and actually start editing. Now the next thing we're going to be talking about is timing. Timing is so important. It's probably one of the most important things to becoming faster at editing, and it basically means the time you make an edit in a row with another edit. And it is way more important than, for example, having good click speed or fast click speed. So timing an edit is basically taking your time doing the edit instead of spam editing, so that for example when you place the wall, sometimes it doesn't edit. And I know a lot of you guys probably can relate to that. When you do a triple edit, right, you try to do it so fast that sometimes the wall doesn't edit, sometimes the cone doesn't edit, and that is because you need to have good timing to the edit. Now for example, let me show you guys what timing means. Let's make an example of me timing an edit, right? So this is me timing an edit. I have a double edit right here. I go 1, 2, and then I place another one and I go 3. That's basically the time I made the edit, right? So I'm gonna show you guys right now on the screen. This is me doing a timing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is basically my timing for my ping. So I basically get 10 to 25 ping in creative, and then I get 40 plus in arena. So my timing in creative is pretty fast. However, if you play high ping, then you're gonna probably need to learn slow timing. So slow timing could be this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That is slow timing. Now let me show you guys me doing that, but with fast timing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. I hope you guys just saw the difference to that. The first one I did, if you're a high ping player, you need to be able to time your edits slow. And when you learn your own timing to your ping, you're going to be way more consistent and fast with your editing. Next up, we're going to be talking about crosshair placement, some mistakes that you guys probably do, and some adjustments that you need to be making to edit faster. So the biggest issue with crosshair placement around pretty much every platform is this: when you do an edit, people go too wide, so they make the edit like this, for example. That is the example of a bad crosshair placement, right? And it can be on any side, it can be like this, it could be this. These are bad crosshair placement, as you're so wide out like this. Now here's the problem with people explaining it on YouTube, right? So people on YouTube tell you that you need to be able to do it like this, where you go around the edges like that. Let me tell you guys that is all unrealistic, okay? No one edits like that unless they're like a world record breaking editor like Rift or Raider. Those are the only people that probably edit like that, but you don't need to. I don't do it. I'm going to show you guys how I do my edits. So basically you're good with doing it like this. So you go from here to here to here to here. That is fine, all right? That's realistic. If you go from here to here to here and then to here, just this close, it will feel so unnatural to edit even if you practice that a lot. So I recommend you not practicing it that way, just going around it like this. Now how to actually practice it is basically doing it on your own time. You get in your world, you put like a wall just like this, and you just go around it with your own pace, practicing it just like this. Now I'm doing it of course slowly, and you're gonna have to do it the same speed as I am, because if you do it fast, you're not gonna be able to tell if you have good or bad crosshair placement. So just get in, the first thing you do in Fortnite, just get in your world, do this for like 10-20 minutes every day, and your muscle memory is gonna adapt to it, and you're gonna be able to edit a lot faster.